Hi everyone, Caroline here. You know how sometimes you think that something has been physically healed because you cannot feel it physically, but yet something still remains energetically and you don't know anything about it? Well, today I want to share with you something that happened to me that showed me how truly loved we are and how supported we are, and how once we are energetically aligned with healing energy, Spirit will do whatever it takes to ensure that that healing is complete and total. Let me tell you what happened to me. And I'm only sharing this experience so you can also look at your life and see and begin to notice how things are happening for you, so that when something similar happens, you'll know that now this thing is complete, done, and over with. So a while back, I'd been having some pain around my solar plexus area, just right here underneath my rib cage. I'd been having some dull pains, but I really couldn't tell what was really causing it. And it could just come and then go, and I would feel some intense pain, and I was just like, what is this? You know what I mean? So I'd been spending some time doing some energy work on me, sending green and gold healing light energy to this area to kind of just dissolve the whole situation and bring wholeness to that area. And I really wanted this thing to be gone. You know what I mean? I'm not about to play with these kinds of things. I wanted it to be gone, and it went. There was no more pain, and I completely forgot about it and went on with my merry life. At that point, I'm feeling good. Everything is great, and my health is just fantastic. You know what I mean? Life is going great. And then one night I had this dream, and I see a group of women gathered around, and they are talking about such concepts that were just blowing my mind. I could hear them from afar, and I was wondering, who are these women? You know what I mean? And suddenly I saw the word the Elohim. Of course, I know that the Elohim are a collective consciousness, a group of higher dimensional beings, the creator beings or whatever. But I was not really thinking about it, because usually I don't really think about the Elohim and whatnot. You know, there's certain things that are usually in your sphere of just words that you use or things that you focus on. If you're talking about crystals, obviously I'm there. But I'm not really one who really focuses on these higher dimensional groups as a collective or whatnot. There was a point in my life I used to think about angels, and I used to work with angels, but that was way back, you know what I mean? But I wasn't really thinking about the Elohim. So it wasn't something that I'm used to thinking about. So I knew there was something there. Anyway, they identified themselves. Intuitively, I knew that they were the Elohim. So I started listening to them, and I tell you, the words that those women were speaking, I was just feeling expanded. Just my cells were just like vibrating with just consciousness and awakening. And my God, the information data flow was just doing something to me. I didn't even understand it. Anyway, I decided to draw closer to them. And then I sat on a bench just around there. And then suddenly one of the women walked from that group, and she came and sat next to me. And after she had sat down, I ended up leaning back against her, just the way you'd lean on someone that you're comfortable with, the way you'd sit or lean back on a chair. I leaned back against her chest, and as soon as I did that, she took her right arm, and then she folded it over me, and then she went and touched that area of my solar plexus that I used to feel that dull pain a while back. And when she did that, I was so shocked, because I had completely forgotten about that pain. But the moment she touched this area, that pain returned. And then she took her fingers and she kept digging into my chest. You know what I mean? Like she was dissolving something and removing something. And I was just like in total shock in that dream. And then she removed her hand and she showed me this black ball of something that had these little things stuck to it, like kind of rubbish or whatever that thing was, just this black ball of something. And when I looked at that black ball, I knew telepathically that this was a bunch of stuck energy that needed to be removed to complete that process. And that woman looked at me in the eye, and I was just like, oh my God, thank you so much. And as soon as she threw that ball away and it dissolved, I tell you, the pain completely left me again for round 2 of the energy part of it. And I felt so wonderful. Man, I was floating with joy. You know what I mean? And all these women who were the Elohim healers were just like, I mean, there's some dreams that are just beyond me. It was just amazing, you know? Healing can come to you. You think it's complete on the physical level, but there's always some energy sometimes that is left behind that needs to be removed. So sometimes if you've been going through something and then you kind of feel like maybe it's going to return or something, or maybe you've even forgotten about it, just know that One day, as you continue just, elevating yourself and cleansing yourself and calling upon the light, they will show up in your dreams. So do not discount. Do not discount anything that is happening to you at this time, because I'm telling you, we are being prepared and we are being purified. It's just such amazing times, and a lot of things are happening. A lot of things. I mean, it's escalating. It's escalating, and it's just beautiful. We are being prepared. We are being healed. By the time we're done with this process, I'm not even sure who we are going to look like or be in truth. I mean, the physical vessel will always remain the same, but behind this physical vessel, do not be deceived. There are powerful beings that exist in us. You know what I mean? And even as a side note, it's so funny how, as a continuation of this dream that I had, this woman who I used to go to high school with, who doesn't believe in anything spiritual, showed up in this dream when I was really feeling like so good. You know what I mean? Because this wonderful thing had happened to me. And this woman says to me, Caroline, why is it that it's my birthday and all these women are here gathered, but they're not doing anything for me? Why are they doing other things for other people? You know what I mean? She's basically asking me why these beings were doing something for me and other people, but nothing for her, and it was her birthday. And I ended up telling her in the dream that, don't you know that these beings are here to help other people because of you? And I'm not even sure why I told her that, but I thought about it and I said to myself, you know what? Sometimes it is because of the gift that you are. You think that you're not doing anything much for the world, but your sheer presence, your life force is the reason why other people are being blessed. You might think, oh my God, maybe I can benefit from this thing directly. But sometimes it just doesn't happen like that. The direct influence, quote, quote, comes through other people being blessed. So there's no point really of feeling bad that other people are enjoying something, because we are all contributing in ways that we do not know. You know what I mean? So maybe she was thinking that in that dream that she was feeling left out because there's no physical manifestation of anything. But she did a lot for us. This is how we are sometimes. You think, oh my God, maybe I should be proof of something in the physical. Something tangible should be happening to me. But we don't know that our sheer presence is doing a lot of things for other people. So we have to keep shining our lights. And we should never underestimate anyone. Everybody's contributing, whether you're thinking that you're spiritual or not, or you're in the consciousness path or not. You never know who's there to support who, and things are just so interesting. So have you ever had such healing dreams, or what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. I love you guys, and let's keep shining. We are loved. Bye.